Hi, my name is Tamara Bernal. I am a local real estate agent I'm located in Pasco County, but I kind of help people all over the place um, around the Tampa area. Anyway, I don't make a lot of videos about real estate, and I decided today I should. I really was thinking about it. I had a drive today. I had to drive a ways, and I was thinking through, why do I do this? It's kind of a crazy business, and I think, why do I do it? And then the biggest reason I do it is because of you, because I so believe in home ownership, and I need you to understand, you the listener, you whoever clicks on this video, if you've been renting your whole life, or you're thinking, well, I'm a single parent, or I don't make a lot of money. I think it's just, I'll probably always have to rent, or someday I'll be able to buy. I really want you to take a hard think about this. Right now, the interest rates are historically low, which means your payments are lower. Your payments, that interest packs on. You have 15% interest is a whole different payment on the same purchase than if it's 3 or 4. So, and I'm not a mathematician. You can do the mortgage calculator. What I'm here to really talk to you about real quick is that I bought my first home as a young single mom with 3 kids, and I'm so glad I did. It's the best feeling to know that it's yours. Not only can you say, well, you know what, I want to paint the room, purple or whatever. That's all cool because landlords kind of frown on that sometimes. Or you can have pets or whatever. But there's something that's even on a deeper level that I don't really hear a lot of realtors or real estate people talking to people about. And that's security. That's security for your family. Now, there's never a guarantee. You put your money into whatever. There's not a guarantee it's going to increase in value, or that you invest in something if there's no guarantees. However, historically, real estate investment goes up over time. It may go up, go up, and then it'll dip down, it'll go up. We've seen, recessions and things like that. But if you're looking for a home, and not just you want to be an investor, but you're looking for a home for your family, and let me just talk real talk. You've been renting and you don't make a ton of money, and you fall on hard times, or you have a car repair that was off the charts, and the only way to get to work is your car, so you had to pay it, and then you're scrapping for paying your house pay or your rent. Well, what happens when you don't pay your rent if you're 3 days late? Gosh, my check's 7 days away and the rent's due. You get a 3-day notice for the most part. Some landlords are a little easier, but that's kind of the standard. 3 days late, you get a 3-day warning on your door, and that says you better pay up or get out in a certain amount of time. What does that do to your spirit when that happens? When you're like, damn, I'm trying so hard and I'm just not getting there. What does that do to you as a parent with little ones to take care of? The threat, the impending fear of being put out just because you're a couple days late, and it's very scary. And then, you're in that cycle. Well, owning a home, of course, you have to pay for it, right? But there's a couple things about owning a home. If you buy a home for $100,000, or you live in a rental that's $150,000 even worth, you're paying $1,500 for rent, maybe $1,200, maybe $1,800, depending on what the house is and what it's like, and where you are, of course, that's going to vary. But typically your house payment is going to be so much less. The landlord can rent to you even if they have a mortgage on their property, because you're paying their mortgage plus the difference for them to maintain whatever they're supposed to fix and to make a little profit. So if you own that house that you're paying rent on, or a house, and you were the owner of it, then you wouldn't have that buffer. You wouldn't be paying the profit. You wouldn't be paying the extras. And yeah, there's things you have to fix and such. That happens, but everything doesn't typically break at one time. It's over time. And you still have the security. Going back to that, okay, so you had to fix your car, and now you're going to be a little bit late on your mortgage, and oh my gosh, I can't pay my mortgage till my next check, and that's on the 8th. Guess what? You're not late until the 15th with your mortgage. Now, that doesn't mean, well, woohoo, just forget about it till the 15th. You always want to stay ahead of it. But in those times, you have security. Nobody's sending a note to your door after 3 days saying, get out, pay up or get out. It takes a lot longer. And you know what? If you get behind, your mortgage company wants you to succeed. They're not trying to kick you out on the street. They're not trying to take the house back immediately. Of course they will if you just say, I'm not paying it, I'm just going to camp out here. Well, they'll come make you clean out your stuff. But if it's just a matter of, oh gosh, I got into a pinch, you can call them and say, hey, I'm in a pinch. Can you help? And a lot of times they have programs in place that can help you get back on track with your mortgage. So the takeaway message is here, if you think you can't buy a house, you maybe should give me a call or call a lender. I'm not a lender, I'm a realtor, and I'd love to help you. But I have some lenders that you could talk to about, and if you're not quite ready because your credit is maybe a little low in the 500s or something like that, set that to be a goal and start working towards that, because owning your own home, I'm telling you, there is nothing like it. I have such gratitude to have been able to purchase a home. There's even programs that help with down payment. You don't have to have 20% down. There's different programs with different lenders that they can help you with. So it was really heavy on my heart today to talk about some things that isn't the usual sales pitch about, why you should buy your home. And maybe you're not pitched to because you're the ones that don't think they could ever buy. And I want to tell you that if that's something you dream about, you need to go for it. You need to go for it. You need to call somebody, start talking about it. And if it's not today, it could be in 6 months you'll be ready, or next, summer. But if you'd never take that step to ask the questions, what do I need to do to be ready to buy a home? And ask the questions about, well, what does that look like, and how does this work? You'll never know. And as the years go by, your rents are going to continue to go up, and your landlord could sell your home that you're living in and tell you to move, even if you didn't want to. So if you're in any of those situations, or you've been dreaming about buying a house and you just don't know who to talk to or where to start, let me tell you, I would be happy to talk to you and connect you with some lenders that could at least get you on your way to taking steps towards that dream that you've always had of owning your own home. My name is Tamara Bernal. My contact information is on this page and will be below if on YouTube. So I look forward to talking to you and helping you to get to the point where you've achieved your dream of home ownership. Give me a call.